anyway, this rate is unreal, and I want to show you. Any qualified card that is swiped gets 1.69. Now, that's Visa, MasterCard, Discover, Diners, American Express, and PayPal, and the Japanese cards. All of them are 169 is the rate. Now, there's no transaction fees, none from us and none from Visa and MasterCard. 1.69. Now let me show you what that means to you. If you're going out there, you know all these little taco shops out there and all these small businesses that mom and pops, this is for the mom and pops, okay? This is going to give the mom and pop a chance to do something that only the big guys have been able to do, because it's going to be free. They don't have to pay anything for this. And look at this, 169 rate. Let me show you what I'm talking about. On a $10 charge, and these taco shops and small shops, $10 is what they usually get, $10, $15, $20. But a $10 charge is only going to cost them 16 cents, 16.9, almost 17 cents. Now you say, well, 17 cents, so what? But what they're doing now with the present company that they have, they're paying 34, 35, up to 40 cents for a $10 charge. Now they can do it for 17 cents. And they get a ton of these. They get a lot of them. So I think you can see where this is going to save money. Now, mid-qualified, that's great too, because it's only 1% more. It's 269. No transaction fees. 269. That blows away every mid-qualified rate out there. The highest rate is the one that they get the least, and that's the non-qualified. And that is 3.69. And it's a little higher. It's a 19-cent transaction fee, but it's the only transaction fee there is on the non-qualified. And most of the cards they're going to get are going to be here, or they're going to be mid-qualified. And most of those cards are going to be check cards. And when they get a check card with all the other companies, the best rate they could possibly get, even if they gave it to them with no charges from the processor, it would be 23 cents. And they would pay 0.5 discount rate. So if it was $10, it would be 5 cents. It'd be 28 cents. That's if they didn't have any charges from the company who's doing the processing. If they didn't have any charges at all, they'd pay 28 cents. Okay? So I think you can see this is a revolutionary thing. And it's not for the big guys. This is for the little guys. Finally, they're going to get a break. And they deserve it, because they're the ones that make this country great. And so it's important that you understand this and know it and get it down, so that when you go out there, you'll know what to do. Now, I'm going to be having training 3 nights a week, okay? Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. They're going to be at 8 o'clock here and 8 o'clock on the East Coast. So we're going to have it at 8 and 8. So if you get out of work, you can get home in time to sit down and go through the training. 8 o'clock here and 8 o'clock on the East Coast. I'm going to be doing the thing here at 5, which makes it 8 on the East Coast. And then we'll get it at 8 here. So I'm going to do 2 nights. I'm going to do 3 nights, and going to do it twice in a night. Now this is going to be every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay, so nobody can say, well, I didn't know about it, or I didn't have a chance to see it, I didn't have a chance to get in on it. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. You got into this business based on what you saw originally, okay? What you first saw is what you paid your money for, your $195. Now you really have something to go to work for, because this doesn't cost you any more. and you have something that you can really, really do the business. And we're talking about a legitimate business, not some pie in the sky thing. Now, you know, it's funny how so often we have stuff right under our nose and we don't appreciate it. You know, we don't understand it, or we don't know really understand it. And that's what you have here, believe me. It's like the story about the Queen. She had this lady that worked for her over in England, and she worked for her for years. And the Queen used to give her these pictures at Christmas time, and they were beautiful pictures. And she used to take them home and hang them on the wall. And she had these all over her wall. Well, the Queen died. She lost her job, and she couldn't find anything else. And so she was destitute. She actually starved to death, this lady did. So when they went to her home, and they went in, and they saw all these beautiful pictures on the wall, this woman was worth millions, and she didn't know it. She didn't even know it, because those pictures were bonds that the Queen had given her. But they were on beautiful, beautiful pictures. And they were bonds, and they were worth a fortune. And she starved to death because she didn't know the value of those. And so often there's things in our lives that we just don't know the value of them. You know, we don't really see them. Here you got something now that you can really go with, you can really take off with, because there's more of those little mom and pop places out there than there is anything else. There's tons of them, and those are the people.